All right, it's good to be with you tonight. We're doing devotions each week, and on Monday this will be showing on our YouTube channel. And it's my privilege to have Ron Plott with us. Ron is a missionary to the Jews, and we're talking about something here tonight that I thought would be interesting for you to understand from a Jewish perspective. And that is, Ron, we were talking about how the Jewish nation is so safe and what makes it so safe, and versus like in our country we feel very unsafe in many of our modern cities, and we're wondering why the difference. How does that happen? So if you could maybe explain to our audience what in a brief way what you see there in Israel is the difference.
A lot of people would ask me when I lived in Israel, don't you fear your life there, your safety? Well, to stumble across a terrorist in Israel is astronomically more rare than if you were to be assaulted on any major city in in America. So there's much more crime in America than terrorism in Israel. And people want to know why. Well, first of all, Israel is a small country. It's somewhat unified. They're all Jews in that sense, even though they may be different political parties, different religious beliefs as far as Orthodox Jews and Reform Jews, but they're all ultimately Jews, and Jews have this ultimate sense of we're all family. Mm-hmm. And so it really does make a difference. Mm-hmm. And then also, of course, Jewish people have a greater emphasis on morality. You were asking me about how they teach history. Mm-hmm. And so they have a sense of family, even in the greater sense.
So they teach history in the biblical sense of the Old Testament, and so they teach their history to all their young people as it really occurred, as it happened.
Yes,
and that enforces their desire to maintain that support that they have from their history.
Yeah, one of their main declarations is never forget. Like, for example, Masada. Okay. Every citizen becomes a soldier. Mm-hmm. Every soldier climbs that mountaintop fortress at the Dead Sea, and they literally cry out, never forget. Mm-hmm. Forget how they were almost destroyed by the Romans, mm-hmm. how they have to fight for their liberty. Wow. They see, because they're such a small group and they see the whole world as being against them, mm-hmm. It's very unifying in that sense. Mm-hmm. And then they feel like we need to remember the Holocaust. They have the annual Holocaust Memorial Day. And so all of this goes into the psyche of the Jewish mind, the Israeli mind. Mm-hmm. And, just the nature of a Jew is to remember its Jewishness, remember its history. Mm-hmm. And all of this leads to this sense of we're one extended family. Wow.
And versus what's happening today in America, where we're seeing our history being erased, being rewritten, and it's causing problems in our country, because if you don't know where you came from, you don't know where you're going. And so I think certainly Israel can teach us some great lessons here.
Yeah, obviously what our culture is going through right now is a revisionism, mm-hmm. and the left is trying to separate itself from the right. Yes. And they're trying to literally divide us. Mm-hmm. So we could learn a lot from Israel. Yes. That yes. We need to be one.
Yes. Well, it's been nice talking with you, and we appreciate you being with us tonight. And appreciate the message that we heard tonight, and what a blessing that was. And I trust this has been an encouragement to you. Maybe consider what Ron has said tonight concerning our own need of teaching our young people the truth. And so God bless you. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the same time.